Picks, skids, hockey players, and winter jackets. These all play a big part in the hit TV series Letterkenny, which is returning for its third season on Crave TV on the most fitting day, Canada Day.
Well, not raw rookie and a rosemary rubbed roast with radish wrapped in rich, rare bacon after removing Rudolph's red nose.
Sled.
So are sounds. Sled's a synonym for snowmobile. Snowmobile's a synonym for sled. So, a sled is a snowmobile is a sled. Super?
All right, it's a frosty start to season 3, and joining us now are some members of the cast. We've got Nathan Dales, Trevor Wilson, and Michelle Mylett. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, and congratulations on season 3.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We were talking about there's a different way of describing small towns depending on where you're at in Canada and what the industry is. So I grew up in a small town which was mostly either oil and gas or farming. You were in Calgary, which is mostly ag and oil and gas.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Or how about yourself, Trevor?
I'm Toronto, born and raised.
Oh, well, you're an outsider then.
This is my town.
On the big smoke. All right, and Michelle, how about you?
Yeah, I grew up in Ladysmith on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, and it's a harbourfront town, so lumber, yeah, basically.
But the humor in the show, which is filmed in Sudbury, sort of transcends, and you're able to sort of grab all the little nuances of what it's like to be raised in a small town, put it into the show. There are some new faces coming to the show this season. Can you tell us about them?
Yeah, we have, one of them is Adrienne Holmes, who everybody will remember from 19.2, who was on 19.2 with Jared Kiso, our creator. And then we also have Sarah Gadden. She plays a role in this portion of the season. And so I think those are two pretty good additions to the new season, for sure.
What's it like bringing in new members to this cast? You guys are a pretty tight group.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot of fun doing the show, so it's not hard to jump into the good times. We're not an exclusive group. We're pretty good at bringing people in and joining them in on the fun.
Unlike small towns, which can be a little bit exclusive sometimes. Michelle, how about you?
Yeah, we welcome anyone who wants to come and hang out with us on set and be a part of this funny crew. People.
Jared actually keeps a very open set. He's pretty much anyone who's ever asked to come by and visit has been allowed to come by and visit. It's, he's a good host.
The show is obviously resonating with people. You guys brought home a Canadian Screen Award for Best Comedy Series. What do you hear about from people across the country who like the show? What do they love about it? What are some of the things they tell you?
I think it's just really relatable. If you're from a small town, people, they recognize themselves, they recognize their family members or people that they grew up with. And even if you're not from a small town and you have friends who are from small towns, you just kind of, in Canada, it just feels very relatable, I think.
My question, and this will be for you, Trevor, is because you're from the Big Smoke, because you're from the big city of Toronto.
I'm from Hogtown.
Did you get the humor? Do you understand what it is about small town?
Well, I am from Toronto, but I am a touring stand-up comic, and for 17 years, most of my living has been made in small-town Canada, because that's most of Canada is small towns. So, like, Squirrely Dan is based on a guy I've met in every small town. He's everywhere.
All right, because we said as the season 3 comes back on Canada Day, we have a quiz for you. It's a best test. You guys ready?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I want to know, what's the best place in Canada to go for poutine?
Le Maine in Montreal is my favorite place.
All right.
I prefer La Belle Provence, but I'm a greasy spoon kind of guy.
I don't eat poutine.
Okay, next question. What is the most romantic spot in Canada? Ooh, you're all stumped.
Niagara Falls.
Good answer.
Honeymoon capital.
There you go.
Really? I'd say Vancouver Island. Anywhere on Vancouver Island. I know I'm from there, but it's so beautiful.
I'd say where the Rocky Mountains hit the prairies. Boom, right there. I like it.
Like in Granham?
Yep.
Right off the Highway 3?
There we go,
All
right there.
What is the best thing to do on a Friday night in Canada?
Get a drink with your friends.
Grab a couple Puppers beers and watch Letterkenny.
I love it. Good answer. Best place to road trip?
Oh, geez.
In Canada?
In Canada.
I'd say out west.
Yeah.
I'd say definitely. I mean, and I'm partial to it because I'm from the prairies, but right where you go from the prairies right into the mountains, then into BC, that's just, it's gorgeous in there. Yeah, right there.
I'm partial to the east. Drive out east. It's lovely out there. You get to go through New Brunswick. It's an underrated province.
Except they just won. So St. Andrews just won, like, CNN's one of their best.
St. Andrews on the Sea. Yeah.
There you go. All right, and finally, I want to give you guys all the last word. What is the best thing about being Canadian?
The people. I just spent a lot of time elsewhere this last 6 weeks, just traveling and stuff, and it's always nice to come home, and the people here are just really welcoming. So, yeah, I'd say the people.
Yeah, I mean, the inclusiveness of it. We're a pretty polite place to be.
Yeah, the people and the scenery, for sure. best in the world.
All good answers. And congratulations to all of you on season 3.
Thank you very much.
We'll be watching. Of course, that premieres once again on July 1st, Canada Day on Crave TV.